I don't even dare try to find a marshmallow to try because they're... what? What, you want? What do you want? You want to try, so okay. Happy birthday, everybody. Welcome to Cerealsly, where we take cereals seriously. Today on Cerealsly, we're taking a look at 3 cereals based on the holiday cultural phenomenon of the elf on the shelf. Brought to the world's attention in 2005 through a children's storybook, families around the world now enjoy a visit from one of Santa's magical elves between Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve every year. You can see I have mine back here. The elf on the shelf's job every holiday season is to spend time spying on children during the day, then flying back to Santa every night to report on all of the goings-on, especially whether the children have been naughty or nice. Now, it occurs to me that actually sounds like a job someone as magical as Santa should be doing himself, but that, of course, is not up to me. The overall idea, I think, is that this constant reporting will act as a sort of, secular WWJD bracelet and motivate kids to be better behaved, at least until they get their presents. But regardless of the critique, as you well know, we are each forced to adopt one of these little buggers, and they're forced to watch us for a month every year. That's just the way the Yuletide goes, and we're all resigned to it. I've named my guy Senior Tiddlywinks, and for what it's worth, he seems to be content enough, especially since I got him a phone to dink around on last year. Are you even watching me? The Elf on the Shelf cereals are labeled as official cereals of the North Pole, which seems reasonable enough, although it does beg the question of whether these elves are not only making the toys and flying back and forth to report on kids every day, but also having to manufacture seasonal cereals. When you think about it, and you think about the workload, it sheds a whole new light on Senior Tiddlywinks. Turns out, all things considered, that even though he may look like a miserable creep, he's actually something of a Christmas saint. He puts up with all sorts of nonsense from Santa. Hey, thanks for all you do, man. All right, let me show you what the elves up on the shelves have cooked up for us to try today. First, we have what I think obviously is the most basic. We have Elf on a Shelf Sugar Cookie Cereal. Now, I did take a look at the comic on the back, and turns out I had it all wrong. It's actually Mrs. Claus that makes this cereal. The elves are just excited about catching it and putting it in a bowl, so that's kind of good. All right, next, we have a much more intriguing flavor that I've actually saved over the past couple years to try today. Vanilla Candy Cane Cookie cereal. Seems like too many words in there. I've never heard of a candy cane cookie, but the main thing I'm curious about, of course, is the candy cane part, because I don't think I've had many mint cereals before, and so this seems really exciting to me. Finally, though, we have the most interesting of the bunch, North Pole Snow Cream Cereal, and it's written as like creme instead of cream. So if this is a play, on ice cream, they've really screwed it up because it's ice cream. It's also, oddly, it is labeled North Pole Snow Creme Cereal. None of the others said that. Seems redundant to me to have a different kind of label that's already North Pole cereal. That's nonsense. The reason I'm jazzed for it, I didn't even mention before I put it away, is that it says right here that it magically cools your mouth when you eat it. Faithful viewers will remember that we tried icy cereal earlier this year. That's a great episode. I'd love for you to watch later if you haven't yet. And that cereal also cooled your mouth, and I loved it. Now, I thought that was an original idea then, but this cereal came out before Icy, maybe like about 6 months. So this one is the real innovator. Of course, they're both made by Kellogg's, so it is possible that they had a lot of whatever chemical makes your mouth feel cool left over from this cereal and decided to get the Icy license to use all of that junk up. Regardless, I really like that they did something odd with this Elf on a Shelf flavor, and I'm excited to see if it's bigger or a smaller cooling effect than the Icy had. But remember, these cereals aren't just supposed to taste good, they're supposed to remind us to be good. They're designed to remind us that, whether we like it or not, the elf on the shelf is watching us, waiting for us to screw up so he can tattle to old Saint Nick. What do you think? Is that fair?
No. I want to go home.
Listen, I think I'm speaking for a lot of people when I say I'm getting a little bit tired of this.
Me too.
Now maybe, just maybe, these cereals will be tasty enough to make it all worthwhile. Oh Lord, help that be the case. Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. All right, everybody, here we are. I think I've got all my stuff. I got my bowls. I got my spoon. I don't have my milk. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the milk. All right, well, let's get this thing started. So the first is the boring one. Sugar cookie cereal. How many times have we had sugar cookie cereals just on this channel alone? At least one other time. Let's pour this stuff out, see what it looks like. All right, this is my oh, geez. There was like 3 marshmallows. That is not a great start, Elf's on the shelves. No, it's not personally his fault, but he is still sitting close.
Hey.
Let's give this a try and see if it is anything at all. Nah, it's barely. Well, there's a little bit of salt in it, and you know I love my salt. I don't even dare try to find a marshmallow to try because they're... what? What, you want? What do you want? You want to try, so okay. You psycho. Okay. What do you think? Can you give thumbs up or down? 2 hands up. That's pretty impressive. Okay, I was going to eat a marshmallow, but now I'm feeling a little anxious, so I'm just going to go straight for the milk. I got my 1%. All right, here we go. With milk. I'm not going to hand you the milk thing. Is it okay if I just eat the milk part? I do want to get a marshmallow. Dang it. Okay, I got 1 marshmallow, and let's see if the cereal does anything at all differently in milk. Okay. Boy, it's salty. Remember when I said there was a little bit of salt? I don't think there's a little bit of salt. There's legitimately recognizable amounts of salt. In a sugar cookie, that's how I do it. I do put sugar cookies with salt in it so that it brings out the buttery flavor, and they have captured that in Elf on a Shelf cereal. So 1 more bite just to see if that's true. Not as boring as I thought. I think I like it a little bit. I gotta say though, these marshmallows are pitiful. First of all, they're super tiny. They're barely marshmallow size enough to be Marbits. And secondly, they taste of nothing. You can barely tell that you're eating them at all. So 1 last bite just to see if I can taste a marshmallow, which I won't be able to. Nope, they need to quadruple. What's after quadruple? They need to make it 100 times more marshmallows. That's what they should do next year. Now, it's gonna be a little more interesting. Let's eat candy cane cookie. Is this you with a candy cane cookie? What is a candy cane cookie? Nobody makes these. All right, let's see. Elf on a Shelf. I cannot believe... Okay, this one, the marshmallows actually upset me. Because if you look on the box, they're like swirled with pepperminty swirls. These, first of all, are almost non-existent. And then if I do even manage to grab one, yes, they've got some pink spilled on them, but that is pathetic. This is outrageous. This is a scam. Let's taste this dry. You want it on this? You're welcome to, I guess. All right, let's try this together. Here we go. Oh, bad. Barely minty. I don't think I taste any mint.
Yeah, it's bad.
Do you taste peppermint, little man? Is that rude to call you? Let's see. I'm going to see if milk brings out some pepperminty taste that was sorely lacking. See if I can get a marshmallow too. Yeah, I got them on the spoon here. I think 2 of the tiniest marshmallows on the planet. Let's give this a try with milk. Searching for mint in my mouth. Trying to figure out. There's nothing. I can't taste any mint. Dang it. 1 more try. Oh. Wait. It's arriving. It's arriving. I don't know why. Maybe the milk needed time to bring it out. Maybe it's because I'm on my 3rd or 4th bite here. It tastes a little pepperminty. Just barely. All right, 1 last one. Snow creme cereal. This one, I'm legitimately sort of excited to see what it tastes like. And again, it's supposed to cool our mouths. I genuinely don't think a single marshmallow came out. I did. Now I am finding a couple. There are 2 or 3 marshmallows in this whole dang bowl. Color-wise, they are certainly not living up to the box. These are very bland in real life. On the box, they look wonderful. But maybe the milk will wash that away. Before we get to the milk, though, let's try these dry. Senor? Oh, right. That's a good way to do it. All right, enjoy these. Again, we're looking to see if it cools your mouth. Let's give it a try without milk. Not feeling any cooling. Maybe I am. It tastes a little pinchy. Nah, I'm making it up. Am I making this up? My mouth is doing something, but it's a long time coming. Boy, you really got to sit and wait on it. And anything for you?
Tastes like home. I wish I was there.
Oh. Thought you were going to be sentimental. You're just being a jerk. All right, I'm going to try it with milk. Sit quietly over there. Now while I finish this up, we're on our 3rd cereal. We can at least go to my house later. Okay, here we go. Let's try this thing. If you didn't tell me it was snow cream cereal, it's as good as any normal basic cereal out there. So, in that sense, it's good, but I still am not getting... Wait, I am getting the cooling sensation now. It's coming out, and it's not good like the icy one. They obviously started with this one and then did some changes in the icy one. The icy one was a really cool, nice flavor. This is actually like a pinchiness that I have on my tongue. Maybe if I just eat a lot. Oh, nothing changed. This is a weird letdown because the pinchy coolness that I'm feeling is like a medicine-y thing. It feels unpleasant. If I hadn't known that this was in there and just eaten this cereal, I probably would have run to the bathroom afterwards and looked at my tongue to make sure everything was okay. That's not a good review. All right, before we're done here, let me give you some reviews. Let's start here at the very beginning with the sugar cookie one. Of course, the most boring, very run-of-the-mill. I'm going to go straight down the middle, 2.5. Next, candy cane cookie. I've never heard in my life of someone baking a candy cane cookie, but these elves did it, and they put it on here, and it barely tastes like anything at all. I couldn't even tell you that it was peppermint. Wow, if you didn't like it, that's bad news. I'm going to say a 2 out of pity. Finally, snow cream. What are they going for here? I do not know, but it is yucky and gross. I think it needs to be sent, I was going to say sent back to the North Pole, but I don't think they want it up there. They're not going to be interested.
You know, we actually eat the North Pole.
What?
Baby seals, if we can find them.
Oh, jeez, I should not have let you talk. Well, friends, we've done it all. We talked, we ate. I think we came a little closer to understanding that at the end of the day, we may be nothing more than our own elves on our own shelves, cursed to look into the lives of others, to witness what we cannot change but must report to our supernatural superiors. And listen, maybe these little weirdos aren't quite as freaky and unseemly as they appear. Okay. Maybe deep down, they're just trying to get by in this workaday world like every other Joe and Jane on God's green earth. So whether your name is Alex or Senor Tiddlywinks, you're welcome here, at Christmas at least. And now, it's enough. Remember, we gave these cereals, 2.5, 2 out of pity, and yucky, hope I never eat it again. If you want to try today's cereals for yourselves, I found at least a few of them at my local Target, so you should check there. But listen, if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in the new year. Until then, never be soggy, my friends. Bye-bye. My standards are really good. That was the tops.